Okay, hey guys, how's everybody doing? FOMC press conference in less than 15 minutes, in 14 minutes. Aaron, massive pump up, sharp movements right now on all markets. That's why I'm here after the FOMC, after the Federal Reserve decided to increase the rates, the federal funds rate as expected from 3.25% to 4.00%. But first of all, here is the disclaimer. Please read it. It's important to understand the risks. Trading is risky. Past performance in trading is not a reliable indicator of future performance. Support. You can send an email to support if you have questions. Learn to trade team will never contact you directly. Will never ask for payment on Telegram. So please be patient. Please be careful. Sorry. Please be careful because there are a lot of scammers out there. So and don't forget, guys, to visit dash2trade.com if you want to join the pre-sale. Please read the white paper. You'll have everything on the website, dash2trade.com, roadmap, team, giveaway. So let's take a look. So federal funds rate, a 75 basis points rate hike as expected, and that's why personally I've decided to go live here. FOMC press conference in 12 minutes. Alexander, it's not Orlando. I'm Olympus, not Orlando. So Raymond, let's go. Man, made a lot of today. So glad I didn't not take gold. So let's take a look here. What happened right after the federal funds rate publication, a sell-off. That's why please guys, a massive drop, a massive sell-off in the short term. That's why it's risky, guys, to trade before the FOMC. That's why personally I've decided to manage my position. Let's take a look, and I will talk about all markets. So that's why I've decided earlier today to manage my position in Euro Japanese Yen, because it has rebounded. I've closed my position at break even. Maybe this setup is still good, maybe it's still valid, maybe Euro Japanese Yen could drop deeper, but I didn't want it to keep it with a full risk during the FOMC. Anything could happen, guys, okay? Also, I've decided to manage my position earlier today in US oil. Okay, as you already know, personally I was long from around these levels. Okay, from around these levels. Actually, one moment. From above this level here, I was long in US oil from around these levels. Sell off, rally, retreat. And today rally, and I've closed my position here, 79 pips, something like this in US oil. Maybe the price is different here actually in TradingView compared to my trade, compared to my MetaTrader 4, my real account. But today, guys, I've told you that I will still keep my US oil because my stop loss was around these levels here, okay, below the weekly pivot point, right? So today I've said into the VIP group that I will still keep my position in US oil as long as it stays above the lower medium line of the ascending pitchfork. And please take a look here. This is the lower medium line. Only test, retest, false breakdowns, retest, and boom. Okay, but also here I've closed my US oil only because anything could happen around the FOMC press conference. A strong rally. I took profit here, 79 pips or something like this. And maybe I'll wait in the short term for the US oil to stabilize here or to come back down to retest here before I will look for a potential new long. Okay, so let's take a look also on gold. And don't forget, guys, to like this video. Can trade with VIP if I have Raymond. If you can trade with the VIP if you have $100 in your account. Gold, please take a look here. Orlando also decided to close, or not to close, actually to delete its pending order, because Orlando had a pending order, a sell limit. The price failed to hit its pending order. It has crashed, and right now it has rallied. The price of gold rallied, turned to the upside, edged higher right after the FOMC statement, federal funds rate. And yeah, one moment, because I will traders now pricing a 50 basis points December hike as most likely. Yeah, so the Federal Reserve, guys, is expected to continue hiking rates in the upcoming monetary policy meetings. But maybe, yeah, it remains to see what will happen, and maybe the Federal Reserve will increase the federal funds rate only by 0.50% by 50 basis points in December. Okay, it remains to see, because if the inflation continues to be high, yeah, if the US will report higher inflation in October, yeah, then I don't know, maybe the Federal Reserve will decide again to increase the federal funds rate by 75 basis points again. But right now for December, maybe only a 50 basis points rate hike. Okay. Whenever any country increases its interest rates, forced reaction to currency crashes. Or why this happens? Will there be happening a trade tonight? Raymond, are you a VIP? Because personally I'm sharing my trades in the VIP group. Maybe let's take a look. I don't know, I will take a look on all markets, okay, to see if we have something. But please take a look. Yeah, sharp movements also here on the dollar index. So let's take a look, and if I'll have something, but in less than 7 minutes. FOMC press conference. Right now, a strong reaction also Euro USD. I've talked about potential downside movement, but I didn't place it a trade. Ahmad, Euro USD, buy or sell? Yeah, I'm VIP, bro. I'm loving it. Yeah, okay. Buy or sell, please, Ahmad. Don't spam on my chat because I will ban you. Okay. I will try to answer to all your questions, guys. So strong rally here on euro versus the US dollar, only because the dollar index crashed. We have a strong negative correlation today. I've talked about the potential downside, the continuation here, but please take a look. Yeah, it has failed to take out 0.9863, and right now strong rally. And personally, I will maybe still look for potential shorts if these breakouts will be invalidated. Okay, is there equivalent of DXY Japanese yen for GBP or euro? Yeah, you can also take a look. 6J, for example, Japanese yen futures, if you are trading the Japanese yen. Okay, maybe it's similar with not actually similar with the yen basket, but you can use it because 6J Japanese yen futures, when the Japanese yen futures when we'll have a rally here on Japanese yen futures, then maybe the Japanese yen could appreciate versus its rivals. Let's take a look for euro. Yeah, euro futures, you can use all these British pound futures. Yeah, okay, so DXY, yeah, okay, sell off. That's why we had that but right now it challenges here 110.77. No, I don't want to place a trade on the US dollar right now. It remains to see how it will react around the FOMC press conference, right? And Arif, hi, how are you? So about Kumar, whenever any country increases interest rate, at first reaction the currency crashes always. Why this happens? So as you already know, yeah. As a first reaction, okay, as a first reaction, that's why personally I don't like to trade before this kind of high impact events, because anything could happen. Okay, right now we had this reaction. The DXY crashed only maybe because we had yeah, this swing higher, leg higher. Maybe this rate hike was already priced in. Yeah, maybe that's why, because we expected that the Federal Reserve will increase the federal funds rate by 75 basis points. Okay, so we had this rally rebound, okay, in the last days, and that's why maybe this was already priced in. Okay, that's why we had a sell-off in the short term. It remains to see how it will react after the FOMC press conference. Yeah, do you think it will make a big effect on the market? So I believe that's already had a big impact on the DXY. Let's take a look. Gold, strong rally. Okay, strong rally on gold. Let's take a look. Silver, strong rally also here. Okay, but also maybe this could be how about gold prediction, buy or sell position? Could you give me just an idea? Arif, no, I will not tell you what to do. I will not tell you to buy or to sell. If I have an opportunity, a high probability setup, I will share my setup into the VIP group. Of course, if you want to follow the trade, if you want to follow the trade management, no, I will not tell you go short, go long, sell, buy. No, I will not tell you here, because everything is only for educational purpose here. And the person, I'm not a financial advisor, I will not tell you what to do. But if I have a trade, I will share my trade in the VIP group. If you want to follow it, it's up to you. Okay, it's your trading account. It's up to you if you want to follow our trades. So less than 1 minute, the FOMC press conference. Sell off here. Sell off on the dollar index. US oil again. Yeah, technically US oil is still bullish, but I decided to manage my position because anything could happen, and I will look for potential new longs. Yeah. How will the FOMC press conference affect the DXY further after the Peters? DXY. DXY, I will delete maybe this range, these levels. Okay, and in the short term, maybe I will keep an eye on this potential range. On this potential range. So I'll wait for Jerome Powell for the press conference. I will keep an eye also on my news terminal, and I will update the groups as well. Junior, do you know why every time the interest rates and increase by expected basis points, the currency was dropped massively in the short term? The euro, Australian dollar, like today. Yeah, as I've said, guys, Okay, we had the sell-off here. We had the sell-off, but after the ECB, we had a rebound. Okay, a rebound here, a strong rebound, a leg higher, and as I've said earlier today, right now the dollar index dropped and crashed only maybe because today's rate hike, okay, as expected, was already priced in. Okay, we had this rebound, and maybe also technically guys, maybe it's still somehow under pressure in the short term here after this amazing upside movement. Okay, its failure to make a new higher high, its failure to approach and reach this level, this key level 114.77, but this could be only maybe a temporary reaction. Let's keep an eye on the dollar index, because personally I will keep an eye on this range. That's why right now, no, I don't want to go short on the US dollar despite this aggressive breakdown, because it could only maybe retest the near term, yeah, the near term support levels before turning to the upside after the rate hike. And of course, if the Federal Reserve will deliver more hawkish than expected, so will most likely require a restrictive policy stance for some time. Jerome Powell. We are firmly committed to lowering inflation. Yeah. Stephen Giovanni, hi. Personally, I'm keeping an eye on my news terminal as well. Raymond, what does the R1, S1, R2, S2 mean on the VIP every morning you guys sent? I believe that you are talking about those levels that Aziz sends key levels every day. I believe that okay, on Dash to Trade. Godspeed Freeman, hi, how are you? Thank you for sending good signals. I had a question. Yeah, personally right now I'm keeping one eye on news terminal to see if we have something really important from the FOMC press conference. Yeah. To see if we'll have more hawkish than expected press conference. Didn't talk more about. So yeah, let's take a look also on US equities for you guys. So about US 500. US 500, as you already know, or if you are in those groups, swing trading groups, Orlando is long on US 500. Yeah, in deep profit on US 500 right now. Also US 100, US 30 rallied. No, Peters, as I've said, so I've explained it already. Today's rate hike was already priced in. Okay, so today's that's why it's important also to keep an eye on the charts, guys. Yeah, it's very important to keep an eye on the charts. That's why I've said, guys, that that the dollar index rebounded ahead of the FOMC. Okay, it was bullish, it was strongly bullish. The US dollar was bullish, was strongly bullish ahead of the FOMC, only because the traders expected this rate hike, 75 basis points rate hike. Okay, and I've told you guys, let's keep an eye on this range, 110.55. I've told you guys, this could be only a temporary drop, a temporary reaction. Okay, and let's wait, because false breakdowns here and a new higher high here will signal that the US dollar will continue to grow. Yeah, the US dollar is still bullish. Okay, the US dollar is still bullish despite temporary drops, despite temporary reactions. Okay, after the FOMC. Yeah, and I told you, maybe we had a reaction after the federal funds rate was released, after the FOMC statement. Okay, and right now, after the FOMC press conference, if Jerome Powell will signal more rate hikes, maybe potential again, maybe a 75 basis point rate hike in December again, then maybe the DXY will turn to the upside and will resume its growth. Okay, okay, so let's take a look. I've told you, personally, I'm still looking for potential US dollar longs, right? And please take a look here. I've said earlier today, that I'm still looking for potential shorts if this breakout will be invalidated here on Euro USD, guys. So the US dollar is still bullish. Okay, maybe this will be only a false breakout, and then boom. Yeah, that's why I'll keep an eye on Euro USD, and maybe my scenario, because I've talked about the potential downside movement today during my daily video analysis. In my daily video analysis, sorry, I've talked about the potential downside movement if Euro USD will make a valid breakdown here. Okay. Gold. Yeah, please take a look. Also gold, about gold. Yeah, about gold, guys. If the central banks will continue to hike rates, trying to if the central banks, if the Federal Reserve, if the ECB, the Reserve Bank of Australia, Bank of Canada, Bank of England will continue hiking rates, then maybe gold could come back down. Okay, in my opinion, right? The bias is still bearish as long as it stays below this upper medium line. You can see here that we have a downtrend, major downtrend, temporary rebounds, and if it fails to make a new higher high to take out this resistance, it could turn to the downside, it could drop again. So that's why maybe personally I will still look for potential shorts in gold, but right now it's risky to do to place a trade. Yeah, the dollar is rebounding. Junior, I've told you that we have to wait. It's risky to trade during the FOMC press conference. Anything could happen. Maybe we'll have sharp movements in both directions. That's why I've said that maybe this could be only a temporary reaction. Yeah, after the federal funds rate was released. Yeah, and let's wait. Let's wait. So personally, I will share trades. I will share a trade only if I'll have a high probability setup. Okay, only if I'll have a high probability setup. Okay. Jerome Powell slowing the pace of rate hikes will become necessary at some point, yeah, as expected, but it remains to see. I've told you guys that it remains to see, because if the US will report higher inflation in October again, then most likely the Fed will be forced to increase the federal funds rate by 75 basis points again. Stephen, hi, how can I contact you via Telegram? No, you cannot contact us on Telegram. No. So please understand, guys, personally, please read this. Yeah. Learn to Trade will never contact you directly. Okay. And if you want to contact Learn to Trade, you can send an email to support. Okay. So please send an email to support if you have questions. You cannot contact us directly on email. Yeah, this is the only email that you can use. You can send an email to support. You cannot contact us on Telegram. Okay, there are a lot of scammers trying to impersonate us, a lot of scamming groups, fake accounts, so you will have to be careful out there, guys. Yeah, if you receive any messages from anyone, please report them. Yeah. And do not make and do not send payments. Do not send money on Telegram, yeah, because there are a lot of scamming groups. Okay, so Stephen, please send an email to support. Okay, support. And thanks for your help today, Orlando. I'm not Orlando, I'm Olympio. I've closed my position for today. Yeah, it's up to you how you want to manage your positions, guys. Yeah, so also, if you are only a free member, if you want to join the VIP group, YouTube, you can still use that code at the checkout, YouTube, to get a 10% discount. Yeah, so personally I will look for potential maybe US dollar longs right now. US dollar longs. One moment, because I have to keep an eye also on my news terminal. So the time to slow the pace of rate hikes could be as soon as December or February, guys. Meeting. We'll have discussion on the, yeah. So yeah, as I said, guys, it depends. Maybe we could still have a 75 basis point rate hike in December if the inflation will continue to be high, if the US will report higher inflation in October. Okay. I did email support, but they asked me to contact you for a specific question regarding the signals. Yeah. No. You cannot contact us directly. You cannot contact me directly, or you cannot contact Orlando directly. Yeah. So that's why. About trades. What about trades? Yeah. Please, if you have questions, ask me here. But you cannot contact me directly. Yeah. USD Japanese yen looks like it touched the, yeah. So Stephen, it was not my trade on gold. Yeah. It was not my trade. Orlando, that was Orlando's trade. It was his update. Okay. Please talk with Orlando if you want him to reply. Yeah. Or something. it was only a pending order in gold. So if Orlando sent an update into the group that he closed his or he deleted his pending order, it was only one pending order in gold. So I don't know what was the problem. Yeah. So about signals, about trades, Stephen, you cannot contact me directly. If you have questions, please ask me here. Okay. Yeah, I'm still looking here because about Euro USD. Yeah, but right now, if I will decide to go short, maybe I should. I have to place a sell stop. A stop loss here with an entry. Yeah, I will still keep an eye on this on Euro USD. Let's take a look. Maybe we'll have something else. US dollar, Singapore dollar. Raymond, both will make you lose money. They have some gains but also losses. Personal opinion. Yeah, Junior, please, which news terminal do you use? Yeah, we use Live Squawk, Red Box, yeah, or I don't know. You can use also Financial Juice if you want. Yeah, it's up to you. As a free news terminal, Financial Juice. But there will be a delay, yeah, on that news terminal on Financial Juice, yeah. So British pound, US dollar. I'm looking for potential US dollar longs, because maybe I want to send potential trade in US dollar. Yeah. US dollar, Japanese yen. Someone asked me about Ross. I don't risk my trade during the FOMC. I got my lesson before. I lost a lot. Yeah, Ross. That's why personally I've decided to manage my position as well. But Learn to Trade is a big help for me because they just feeding us the signals on VIP, but also the news and information we have to know. Thanks, Learn to Trade team. Yeah, Ross, thank you as well. Don't forget to like the video. So someone asked me about US dollar, Japanese yen. I don't know where the question is. Someone asked me about that market. Where is that question? So I'll share my opinion. I didn't find that question. So about US dollar, Japanese yen. Personally, hello. What do you think of GBP Japanese yen? I will take a look on Japanese yen as well. Thank you, Cecilia. What trades have you taken, Patel? So Patel, are you a VIP member? So about US dollar Japanese yen, as you already know, and of course, if you're a VIP member, you already know that personally I've closed at US dollar Japanese yen around these levels in profit. Please take a look, sell off, and personally I'm still looking for potential longs here as long as it stays above 145.90, 144.96. Only false breakdown with great separation right now. This candle will be closed in 8 minutes. So yeah, I'm still looking for potential US dollar longs, as I've said. Also Euro USD, as I've said, guys. Yeah. That was only a temporary reaction also on the dollar index right after the federal funds rate publication, after the FOMC statement. The US dollar is still bullish, is strongly bullish, only because yeah, the FOMC, also the Federal Reserve, is expected to continue hiking rates in the next monetary policy meetings. This candle will be closed, this 1 hour candle will be closed here on the dollar index in 7 minutes, and a valid breakout here could signal potential further growth. Yeah, it was a reaction right after this publication, after the federal funds rate and ahead of the FOMC press conference, and it seems that maybe yeah, the FOMC, the press conference was was bullish for the US dollar, because the Federal Reserve is expected to continue hiking rates. Okay, and as I've said, higher inflation in October could force the Federal Reserve to increase the federal funds rate again by 75 basis points in December, and maybe only 50 basis points in February. Okay. Good evening, sir. I have emailed Learn to Trade support, but I have not received a reply. Can you please check it out? So, please, guys. Personally, I'm not working as a support agent. If you sent an email to support, you have to be careful. You have to be patient, because the support team will come back to you. Yeah, they will sort you out. They will reply, but please be patient. Yeah, they will reply. Okay. Personally, I'm not working as a support agent, so no. I cannot help you here, but if you have questions, yeah, don't hesitate to send an email to support. They will reply, they will sort you out. Yeah, personally, I'm here only as a trader, as a market analyst, as a trader, as a trading analyst. Yeah. So US dollar longs. US dollar. How long will you go live? Yeah, personally, I'm still looking for potential US dollar longs. So, yeah, I will stay here. I'm still undecided about a pending order here on Euro versus the US dollar, only because after this webinar I will be out, and I cannot monitor my trade. That's why also I've managed my positions earlier today. How many trades do you have at Learn to Trade? So Raymond, we send at least 2-3 trades per day. Yeah, high probability setups, high probability trades, with trade management updates, of course, if you want to follow the trades. So I'm looking for potential US dollar longs. USD CAD. But unfortunately, I will be out during the Asian session, the APEC session. So maybe I will send something only in the early morning. Yen basket. Please take a look here. I've talked about yen basket. I've talked about this downtrend line. Breakout, and today personally I was short here euro Japanese yen, and I said earlier today that maybe this trade, this setup is still good. Maybe euro Japanese yen could still resume its sell-off, but personally I've decided to manage my position to close it at break even before the FOMC, because please take a look here, strong reaction also on the Japanese yen. And yen basket, okay, as long as it stays above this uptrend line, and if it takes out maybe 73.50, a potential further growth towards this downtrend line could force the yen to appreciate. Yeah, but let's wait. Maybe right now, after reaching this level, only a false breakout could signal that maybe it could come back down to retest the uptrend line before extending its growth. So yeah, personally, I'm still looking also for Japanese yen longs in the short term. USD Japanese yen long looks promising. USD Japanese yen, yeah. After this false breakdown with great separation, yeah, but right now I don't have a setup to trade here, okay. As long as it stays below this downtrend line, because maybe we could have a potential triangle here in the short term. So that's why, as long as it stays below the downtrend line and under the downtrend line, no, I will not go long here on euro Japanese yen right now. Also because yeah, if the dollar index jumps higher, yeah, the US dollar could try to appreciate also versus the Japanese yen. But also, if the yen basket continues to grow, then maybe the Japanese yen could try to appreciate as well. So that's why, no, I don't want to place a trade right now here, only after reaching support. I want a valid breakout maybe before I will go long here on this market. Euro Japanese yen again. Let's take a look on 15 minutes. This was my setup to trade. My setup today. I was in profit. I decided to manage it at break even. I will delete this setup. As long as it stays below 145.63, please take a look here, guys. Okay. Uptrend, its failure to make a new higher high, breakdown, and as long as it stays a new lower low here, and as long as it stays below 145.63, below the downtrend line, under this downtrend line, it could still extend its sell-off. It could drop deeper. You can just write on your graphic, it will automatically open search menu. I still have a question. Please, Stephen, Ross, hi Raymond, learn to trade share high probability setups, and if they realize the setup is not valid, they will announce to delete the trade and change new setup. Yeah, guys, because in the short term, okay, for intraday trades, the market conditions could change, okay, around high impact events, or after economic data, after, 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 after economic data, yeah, the conditions could change. So that's why if we notice that maybe the conditions changed, or lack of momentum, lack of momo or something, yeah, personally I will delete the trades. I will look for something else if I will notice that maybe the sentiment changed or something. But also about US oil, let's take a look. Personally, I've decided to keep the trade today despite this sell-off, only because I knew that technically, as long as it stays above this lower medium line, it could only retest it maybe before jumping higher again. So yeah, it was a good decision earlier to manage my position in US oil, to close it in profit, 79 pips profit, and maybe to look for something else. Yeah, because I've said earlier today also that if it fails to stabilize above this former high, above 89.78, then it could come back down again before trying to develop a new leg higher. Okay, I will still look for potential new longs here on US oil as well. We have non-farm payrolls this week as well. Yeah, on Friday we'll have non-farm payrolls and yeah, Forex factory. I will show you something about non-farm payrolls. Okay, so DXY, what? Yeah, DXY is bullish, and maybe I'll wait for something like this before I will go long on the US dollar. Okay, I'll wait for the dollar index here to make a valid breakout above 111.78, because maybe we'll have only a false breakout. It could come back down to retest these levels. So that's why I would like, so we had this false breakdown with great separation, signaling strong upside pressure here on the dollar index, and I want to see a bullish closure, retest before I will look for US dollar longs. Actually, before I will place a trade as a US dollar long. The bias is bullish. Let's take a look. Also today, guys, non-farm employment change better than expected. Okay, better than expected. Also, crude oil inventories. This could be good for the price of oil, but in the short term, US oil retreated, dropped a little, only because US dollar Canadian dollar, because US dollar Canadian dollar rallied. Okay, we have a correlation. Okay, so this is my opinion about the US dollar. I will place a trade maybe only tomorrow morning, because right now, no, I don't want to place a trade, because I don't want to keep a full risk trade during the Asian session, because I cannot, I will be out, and I cannot monitor this trade, but I will look for potential US dollar longs in the morning, before the UK open, and this is my scenario here on the dollar index. Okay, and also as you already know, we have okay, we'll have the non-farm payrolls on Friday. Let's take a look on the economic calendar. So Tomorrow, don't forget that if you are trading the British pound, we'll have the BOE, Bank of England. We'll have the Bank of England. Official bank rate is expected to be increased from 2.25% to 3%. Also, ISM Services PMI as high impact event. Unemployment claims. Unemployment claims as well. You'll have to keep an eye on the economic calendar tomorrow, because the economic data could bring some action. Also the BOE will have an impact on gold as well tomorrow. Rate hike and further hikes could force the yellow metal maybe to come back down, to drop. And also on Friday we'll have non-farm payrolls, and after the ADP non-farm employment change came in better than expected, maybe the non-farm payrolls will report better than expected data on Friday as well. The unemployment rate is expected to increase from 3.5% to 3.6%. Average hourly earnings 0.3% growth expected. So yeah, the fundamentals will drive the markets during the week. Okay. Yeah, great. Personally, I would like here to see test retests and then boom, downside continuation. Because if it makes here test retests and a new lower low, then maybe I will be able to hide my stop loss here and not here. Okay, because right now, yeah, that's why I will keep an eye on this market. Okay, thank you guys. US 500. Yeah, it has erased the earlier gains. US 100. Yeah, US 30 only. So the US equities dropped only because the dollar index rallied. Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is still bullish, guys. So if you are a crypto trader, in my opinion, as long as it stays above 20,381, the bias is bullish. And if it makes a new higher high, then boom. Okay, maybe I will send something. Orlando sent a pending order in Bitcoin into the swing trading group, in the VIP group, in the swing trading group, and maybe I will send something as well. Ethereum also bullish. We have this major downtrend line breakout, a retreat to retest maybe the immediate support levels. Escaping from this flag, a new higher high could signal potential further growth also here. Yeah, if you're interested in cryptocurrencies, Ripple still in range. Litecoin, yeah, whoa. Strong rally here on Litecoin. Let's take a look. Let's measure this this candle. Today's growth. So 15% growth here on Litecoin in one day. Yeah, if you are interested in cryptocurrencies. Dogecoin, of course, if you are interested in cryptocurrencies. Yeah, strong rally here. Dogecoin, amazing rally on Dogecoin. Shiba still sideways. Okay, guys, I will end this webinar and I will share a trade, maybe only yeah, maybe I will still keep an eye on Euro USD, on British Pound US dollar, and but maybe I will share a trade only tomorrow morning. Okay, thank you guys, see you next time, bye bye.